Ma, you seem to know a lot about climate change. You will be happy to know that we are here to install new roofs which will make the indoor temperatures cooler. You know, because climate change is making it hotter everywhere.
I haven't heard of that new roof. Hey, I don't know if that's what we need. We are born. Maybe you should. Maybe instead of wasting money on this roof thing, you could complete the water conservation that started last year and stopped. Or plant new trees for shade.
We, the bank, are a solutions provider. Of course. We are here, ready to design, engineer, and erect our solutions.
Precisely.
But if you people don't want our solutions, then we will take them and our funding elsewhere.
Okay. We need a strong science. I mean, how am I supposed to quantify hope?
No, my dear friend. I will assure you that your project will go on as planned. I assure you, everything is under control. My control.
My research actually shows that they're very effective in bringing down the temperature, but I've also found it's very important to incorporate one's culture when designing a new technology. I thought perhaps we could incorporate some of the existing materials.
Anna, I don't think that the Global Development Bank is interested in that part of your research.
Soda, I need us, Chief, to convince that woman Harriet, so that she can give us money. So me and you, Chief, can work together and do good work right here in the township, my leader.
You used to be an activist, remember? Her name is How can I forget? Now you kiss the Global Development Bank.
Yes.
We spoke this morning. I know that this climate change thing is a problem.
Yes, but
to solve it, hey, I just don't want others making decisions for me.
The erection of new roofs with cooling effect will begin immediately.
Mayor, I would like to propose that the erection of roofs is reconsidered and postponed.
But the money, my people, we need the money for this project. And she's walking away with the money.
So the climate change sector has historically kind of pre-packaged and predetermined solutions in a very technocratic, in a very top-down way. That has kept knowledge, let's say the more day-to-day knowledge, the knowledge of people who are not climate scientists, for example, out of the solution space. And that has also meant that a lot of the climate change solutions are imposed, like we have explored in this play, with the roofs. They are imposed on people without them having the opportunity to contribute to that solution.
We are all experts on climate change. We are because we live in this planet, and this planet has a problem of climate change.
So what we're trying to do with the theater, and why I think it's particularly important in climate change, is because it breaks that barrier between technical knowledge, scientific knowledge, expert knowledge, and non-expert knowledge. There is no such division, I believe. Everyone has an expertise that should contribute to the climate change solution when it comes to adapting to climate change, because particularly we are all affected in many different ways.
Can you please come on stage?
I see there seems to be commotion in this room. Perhaps, Elizabeth, since we are here, we might as well take advantage of this opportunity and listen to what the community has to say about this new development.
Yes.
Give them a chance.
Yes.
What do you think? 5 minutes of your time just to hear what the people have to say.
So, the other thing that we teach in our department is alternatives. So, just because we thought in our research that this the roofing was a creative and constructive solution to climate change in this particular area, there were other studies that we could bring into this discussion.
It would be nice to hear from people what solutions at that meeting they already
are implementing. So we can see if that's something we'd support.
Meeting is called about climate change. But in climate change, because I don't think that we can say no to enjoy climate change. We must get a win-win situation, because Lama is another bank. That money that comes from the bank, we can say that those rooftops must be created here and be installed by people in this community. I mean, my view from the activists seem to be emphasizing consultation, which is a good thing. And the people from the floor were emphasizing issues of jobs. So what normally happens in these debates, people will emphasize issues like jobs, and the issue of climate change gets pushed back. Okay. And we've got to find a way of dealing with unemployment and climate change in a way that is beneficial to everyone, so that we don't push back the issue of climate change. That's the...
And what they were saying, these people here, no, this isn't like Sponda was saying, this roof is imposed on us, we don't like it, we want to be, what do you say to this?
Maybe it's imposed, but it's important that when we are opposing something, we put an alternative that can also make us a win in the cause of that. So my suggestion would be, okay, here's some money from the bank. We may not like the way it came, we may not like the way it's being done, but it's the way that we can win something from the bank and make some conditions so that we get something.
If the money people are willing to shift or to adapt financially, then we don't have a problem. But if they come with fixed intentions and say that this is what you need to do, then I as an activist, have a problem.
How are you feeling about Sponda's position here? Yes. Yeah?
America!
Can somebody do something?
We need the money, but first we need to build our own community structures.